Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing our Thrawn's Revenge Imperial Civil War 2.3 preview playthrough as the Empire. In the last few episodes we've been pushing in on the New Republic and also trying to wipe out what's left of the Empire of the Hand. So we've got our forces over Typhera here. Our Space Force from that area is going to be going for a Brigade Array, and then Fondor. A few issues with using an SSD on that map. But we've also got a fleet over Glomtho with the Sovereign, over Rhodia with a Praetor, over Kashyyyk with another set of Praetors, which we just took at the end of the last episode. These guys, I might actually send them in to do the Haven cleanup. I don't know why they have an infantry guy in there, but this is being recorded live on Twitch. So the last two episodes were recorded at the same time as this one, and possibly one more. But we'll see how far we get today. But anyways, let's get back into it. Let's send our beautiful Kashyyyk fleet. Actually, no, the infantry needs to get out of here.
Building started.
Now let's send our beautiful Kashyyyk fleet up to... Oh, those are actually still locked. So something went wrong there. But let's get these ships down to... What's the best place for you then? Let's actually use them on Fondor then.
Tactical battle imminent.
Normally they are, but
Enemy forces ahead.
a lot of the script cleanup I did after this playthrough started. So I'd have to check what the current status of it is, but they might have just been... the file that controls the Haven events might have just not been included for this for a while. We'll have to check.
Engines primed. Copy. Deploying squadron. Right away.
Reporting in.
Alright. Our lack of a Pathfinder in this fleet.
Roger that.
I want to use the Executor. We almost never use Decadence, so I'm going to retreat. We're going to put a Pathfinder back and we're going to use Decadence. The Rebels are going to die to an SSD. Just not at Fondor. We got our extra Lancers there.
Complete.
Then we'll be able to take both a Brigade Array and Fondor. We might go through like Enzoth to get to Zafel and these other New Republic planets that they have there. But I don't plan on killing the Duskin League.
We've located the enemy. Choose your reinforcements. At once.
And Space Legos can go there.
Reinforcements
Roshanant.
cancelled.
Moving out.
Then I want to make sure we have Death Trap in.
Maneuvering.
Take out the iron cannons.
You guys go for that.
Reporting.
You're going to move up a little bit closer behind it. And you know what? Let's get the Lancer on the other side here. So you're going to come up as well.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to try to put on our missile jamming field when it's close enough.
Interdictive field engaged.
He's coming around. Copy. Let's go.
Can you not do both?
Commander.
No, you can't do both. Okay, good.
Warm up. Those torpedo launchers must be destroyed.
All sections at your command, my lord.
Squad, move in. I'm on them.
Yes, my lord.
My scopes are jammed.
Destroy.
Perfect 120 pop cap.
Let's move out.
No wasted pop cap.
Ready.
Except for the Lancer that is still on its way here. That's a little bit wasted. But it's still full pop cap.
Super Star Destroyer
Roger that.
ready. All sections at your command, my lord.
Copy. The lasers are our target. Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Ready. Form up.
I copy. The lasers are our target.
Reporting. Copy. This way.
Right, XQ station's going down.
Reporting.
And these engines need to go away.
Direct
I mean,
fire
they
on the
can't retreat, but it's really just about sending the message.
He's about to be destroyed.
All batteries commence.
Star Destroyer standing by.
Awaiting orders. Your orders.
Yes, Commander.
I think we killed the Viscount pretty early on.
Reporting in. Our target priority is the laser cannons.
All sections at your command.
And Lusank, did we kill Lusank yet?
To your position. Take down their
I
shields.
forget. I think we did.
Where'd he go? Moving out.
Superstar
Where
Destroyer
are the
ready.
others?
All ahead full.
I've been hit.
At once.
Yes, Commander. The lasers are our
I'll
target.
take care of this.
Awaiting orders. Let's go.
All sections at your
Proceed
command.
in your
my lord.
direction.
Right. Okay.
Awaiting your
All of my Empire at War LPs just sort of start to blend together after a while.
keep going.
So I remember the last streams we did for the CSA, where it was a big hunting mission in the core.
Destroyer ready.
Awaiting your command. Attacking target.
TIE interceptor here.
Your command, sir. Our target priority is the laser.
Alright, you guys aren't on break. You can go kill stuff. Same with you guys.
Enemies in range. All sections at
Commander.
your command, my lord.
Fire at will.
Reporting. Nowhere to run.
The lasers are our target. Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Falling out of formation. Pursuing enemy forces.
And that last hard point, there we go.
Defeated.
So the other fleet's going to get into Fondor. That's going to be a bit more difficult because of the Empress. But you guys are going to be able to go to Fondor and Upper Guidal Ray. The Kashyyyk ground forces are going to come down to Rhodia.
Constructing unit.
You're going to go in with those guys.
Battle imminent.
There we go.
There they are. Blast them.
Ion cannon firing.
Somewhat scary.
Choose your reinforcements.
We get it at any reasonable place? I mean, I want to take down the station. I guess we'll have to fight through this way. Is this Attactor?
Hold
Behemoth?
out.
Aerodaptor?
Move out.
Our Lancer there. Our Syndic.
Syndic moving out.
I have you now.
Heading out, sir.
Astral Megaship. Okay.
Enemies in range.
Reporting.
And we'll keep the rest of our pop cap open.
Form up.
You're gonna go for
Shields won't protect us from
Shipyard.
those
Roger that.
Yes, sir. Bombs away.
Destroyer here. Copy.
Targeting their weapon systems.
I copy.
Formation.
Attacking.
Ready to receive orders.
After the stragglers.
Syndic Star is going here.
Our primary engine system is down.
Commander.
Your command, sir.
Reporting. This way.
Need to kill the shipyard.
Star Destroyer standing by.
That is priority one.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
And I guess kill the other non-garrison ships.
Primary target.
Yes, Commander.
Awaiting orders.
Don't bother killing the MC-80B until the station's down, or the shipyard's down.
Awaiting your orders. Fire
You
out.
can switch over there. Praetor's doing fine on this.
Eliminating target.
Awaiting your command.
Choose your reinforcements.
Alright, let's get Springhawk in on this side.
Capacity. Attacking.
Opening fire on the torpedo launchers.
Yeah, the events that the only Bellators the Empire gets access to are like Dominion and Megador, which you don't currently get in Art of War. Well, we had Dominion, but Dominion's dead.
Commander.
Priority target identified.
Reporting in.
They will be destroyed.
That's Terran Rogress's hero flagship.
Lasers are destroyed.
Yeah, keep going for these little ships then.
Choose your reinforcements.
And regular ISD-2. I guess we'll jump in this way. Windu's Blade. Some more fighters.
Falling out of formation. Excellent shot.
Form up. We've got them on
Alright. Once this is down, that Nebula needs to die.
I copy.
Yes, Commander.
Destroyer here.
There we go. Now Nebula.
Copy. Our target priority is the laser.
After that, we'll take down the MC-80B because that is no longer going to get put back in. Let's get Spring Hawk up here.
Getting a lock. Intercepting that. Engaging the enemy. Stay in formation. Target locked.
I copy.
Eliminating target.
Over there.
Targeting the enemy hangar base.
Excellent shot.
Sending Star Destroyer here.
Reporting.
Stragglers.
Attack.
Engines are off, Star.
Star Destroyer standing by.
Okay, you're gonna kill the Liberty. That's good.
Reporting in. Initiating attack.
Spring Hawk, you can now do power to weapons.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
And that. You're gonna go for that. I really just...
Yes, Commander. Moving to
It's getting too far back, so we can't
awaiting.
focus on that too much, or else we're gonna risk our own ships.
Yes, Commander. Bombs deployed. Go.
Yes, Commander.
Enemies in range.
Alright. Syndic, get back here.
Falling out of formation.
Choose your reinforcements.
Awaiting your orders.
Target locked. Attack formation.
Reporting.
Go
What
after
do you
the
need, sir?
stragglers.
Nope. Syndic's down.
Eliminating target.
The lasers are our target. Fire. Awaiting your command.
Nebula's coming back
Open
in.
fire. Directing all fire at the missile launchers. Roger that.
Target locked. I have them now. Go after them. Excellent shot.
Ion cannon firing.
Question about your lore channel, can we ask those two? Oh yeah, go free.
Your command.
Targeting the enemy hangar base.
Commander.
Alright, that's actually... I'm surprised the Venator is surviving. Astro Mega Ship.
Take out the ion cannon. Go. All fire on those ion cannons. Reporting in.
Attacking primary
Roger that.
target.
Your order, sir.
Okay, Spring Hawk, turn around and kill that
Confirm. Opening fire on the torpedo launcher.
Coffin.
Firing.
Oh boy,
Attacking target.
coming in behind. I didn't even see this.
Primary target is those ion cannons.
Gotta turn around.
Destroyer here. Copy. Attacking.
Choose your reinforcements.
Are you gonna cover I, Jedi at the same time as the Jedi Academy trilogy? Critics suggest as an alternative to the JAT. We haven't. That'd be a fair while in the future, as far as like I'm assuming this is for
Reinforcements.
Attack formation.
the podcast that Eckhart and I are doing. We haven't decided that far in the future on any specific stuff getting combined or skipped. There's some stuff that we may end up combining or skipping, depending on how we decide to structure everything. But other than that, it's way too early to have any concrete details about that yet.
Enemies in range.
I want to put this freighter in, but I don't know where the safest place to do it is. Not really a very safe place to do it at all. I guess right here.
Reinforcements cancelled.
More enemy craft.
Copy. Star Destroyer standing by.
Intercepting.
Our target priority.
'Cause, like, even if it ended up being a shorter episode, there's still enough in iJedi to cover an hour that's not really covered in the other stuff. Especially by that point, we'll have a lot of stuff that we can tie together from everything. So
Targeting at maximum firepower.
I feel like there's enough there for its own episode, but
TIE defender standing by. Target the laser.
can't really say for sure.
Is the laser cannon.
Draw their fire.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Target locked. Eliminating target.
Escort carrier standing by.
Ready.
Because we're also doing like the book rankings and everything, and then it would be a valid discussion point for us to even just talk about ourselves whether or not it's worth other people reading
Attack.
both, or what our suggestion is for that.
Firing target. Get behind them. I'm target locked. Go after the stragglers. I have them now.
Well, the thing about iJedi is that it covers a lot of stuff, that it covers time periods that already happened, but it's all from Corrin's perspective. So there is a bunch of new stuff in there. This mod has an air progressive system, so why don't you introduce Kate Skywalker? Well, we do progressive stuff, but for stuff that can be connected. The Legacy era, as far as the comics go especially, is so far in the future, there's no point where you could have it progressed like that in game. All the factions are entirely different. Like, you're skipping 3 iterations of the Galactic Alliance doing that. And so, like, there's no way you could set up the map to go from one to the next. So that doesn't really make sense. It would have to be different GCs, and in that case, it may as well just be its own mod. Because that, like, we're already at the faction limits, so if we wanted to code in, like, Krait's Empire, it would have to be its own faction or worked into another faction. And then you're just oversaturating the mod, and you're not able to do anything properly because you do only have so many factions to work with, and we already use them for the era-appropriate stuff. And even aside from that, we don't have any plans to do a Legacy era mod anyways. That is a whole new set of content that we don't have made. Like, we're already doing Fall of the Republic, Imperial Civil War, Ascendancy, and then maybe Legacy of the Vong War, or Legends of the Vong War. I can never remember which one we went with. And even that, which is right after Imperial Civil War, we'd only be able to put the start of the Vong War into ICW as event-related stuff, because again, so much changes over the next few years that it just makes more sense to structure it properly as its own standalone thing. Did you do some graphical work for 2.3? Well, we do new models all the time, like we rework older content. We try to be a lot more optimized than Remake. Like, Remake has like 50,000 plus polygon models, which is, in our opinion, a lot more than you need for like heavy frigates in Empire at War. So we try to rely a bit more on textures and everything. But yeah, the Praetor model that you're seeing here is new. The lighting on this map isn't great for it, and there's still some shading issues at this point, which were fixed afterwards. But we're bumping up our own poly counts for capital ships to be between 10 and 20,000 for new ones. Before, we used to try to stay between 4 and 6,000, since computers can now support it a little bit better. But we'll never go too much higher than that, because the big thing with Empire at War is that there are memory limitations, where the game will just straight out crash if you have too much memory being used. So there's that. But I think there's like 15 models that we've redone for 2.3, and then for 2.4 and 2.5 we're going to start working on some map aesthetic changes, so different planet models, because right now we use a lot of really old ones, usually from like 2008, or even some base game stuff and some Skydome stuff, so a lot of work on like map lighting, which I think makes a big difference.
Awaiting command. I copy. Yes, Commander.
Fallout. Ready for orders. Heading for attack position.
Your orders, sir.
Attack formation.
Yeah, with Alliance, it's not the amount of content that's making it crash, it's the fact that it's just put together like garbage.
Our target priority is the laser cannon.
I don't think it's really hitting memory limitations.
Direct fire on those torpedo tubes. Yes, Commander. Enemies in range.
We are ready and waiting.
The lasers are our target.
Craft. Taking fire.
I'm gonna try to kill this Empress, because right now the only ship with an engine are like the 2 frigates and the 1 Praetor here.
Those torpedo
This Praetor's engines are down, the Allegiance's engines are down, so I'm gonna give it a shot.
Ready, sir. We're in position.
Ion cannon firing.
Gunship reporting. Target sighted. Batteries online. Holding fire for maximum effect. Weapons ready. Opening fire on the torpedo launchers.
Priority target identified.
Those
I
torpedo
don't think we're gonna be able to
launchers
kill
must be
this.
destroyed.
Let's see if we can get a little bit closer so that we can get more,
Escort carrier
a little bit
standing
more
by.
firepower on that.
Star destroyer
You're gonna
reporting
die.
in.
Asteroids ahead. Evasive
You're not gonna be able to get over there.
Yes,
No
Commander.
engines.
Fire.
They will be destroyed.
Yes, sir. Targeting the torpedo launcher. Opening fire on the torpedo.
Yeah, it didn't have an energy pool
Awaiting orders.
from the ion cannon.
Your orders.
Actually, I think we might be able to do this.
Your orders.
Maybe.
Targeting their weapons.
Let's make sure we're hitting these
Lasers
quads
are our target.
as soon as possible. This other Praetor's gonna be in.
Locking on.
We can help a little bit.
Our target priority is the laser.
Shields are down in a second.
At your command.
We can get another power to weapons from the VST soon. Put the fighter bay just in case.
Draw their fire. Attack.
Our launch bay has been disabled.
Awaiting your command.
Attacking primary
Roger that.
target.
The torpedo launcher has been destroyed.
I'm not sure if these asteroids are doing damage. No,
Our
they're not.
lasers have been destroyed.
Enemies in range.
Primary engine system is down.
Ion cannon
Those
firing.
torpedo launchers must be destroyed.
Priority
The angle on this
target
isn't great.
identified.
Ready for battle.
Right now, power to
Targeting at
weapons.
maximum firepower.
Get another power to weapons on this dreadnought.
All ahead.
Go after the stragglers.
Gotta kill those fighters.
Cruiser ready. Firing turbo lasers.
Oh, I don't want you to hit stuff that you're at a shitty arc for.
Destroyed.
We're wasting so much firepower.
Cruiser stepping by.
Fire for maximum
Fire
effect.
for effect.
We need to expand the hitbox on this.
Launchers must be destroyed.
Is it the hitbox matches the guns, which is slightly off? So stuff just ends up shooting over it.
All guns fire.
I think the range Z adjust might be
Fire on those laser cannons.
on that too. So I'll need to check.
Use your reinforcements.
I've got them in my sights. Eliminating target. Back around for another one. More enemy craft.
Wondering if you guys nerfed the Praetor from long range bombardment to a close range assault ship. I mean, it hasn't been the long range thing since like 2.1, which was several years ago.
Opening fire on the
Its ranges aren't. I think they're slightly shorter than other capital ships in 2.3.
Fire.
It's more of a tanky battle cruiser, whereas something like the Allegiance is more oriented towards putting out firepower. Hey, why are you still shooting at the hard points I told you not to shoot at?
Systems.
How does the game choose which station to place where? Is it build order? I don't think it's. It might be build order. There's no like specific. This is an Empress spot. And this is whatever spot though, which is something you can sort of do, which we may do later,
That target.
because we're redoing every space map for aesthetic stuff,
lasers are our target.
and that'll probably also include some gameplay stuff. But we don't have extra markers like that coded at the moment.
Attacking primary
Yeah,
target.
just you guys kill that then.
The lasers are our target. Your command, sir.
Priority
Heading to
target
destination.
identified.
At least go to a place where you're not going to be stupid and useless.
Lasers.
Where'd he go?
Like, this is the hardest part about killing an Empress, is that half the shot, or 99% of the shots miss those small turrets, just from the angles.
I have them now. Nowhere to run. Targeting the laser systems.
We
Okay, we did lose a Praetor, but other than that, we're okay. Lost a lot of other smaller ships too. Well, the Bilbringi arrangement, it's more like 2 rows, so there's the stations in front, then there's 2 stations on either side. It's not really behind.
Moving out.
And we can't really tell it to prioritize any specific
Invasion commencing.
any specific slot. So
Order, sir. Choose your reinforcements.
Destination set. Right away. Setting course.
Fallout troops.
alright, so the length of that battle probably means this is
Reporting.
gonna be at least a couple more episodes.
Sensor zone constructing.
Copy. Reporting.
Awaiting orders. Construction complete.
Do we have access to a sensor array?
Ready.
I don't think so.
Heading out.
There's the prisons, which we don't want to free people
He
from.
is approaching.
There they are. Fallout troops.
There.
Yes, sir.
Ready. Avoiding fire.
Soccer mom vans.
Coordinates.
Here, let's actually send everything down this way.
Roger that.
AT-ATs can still go up there.
Right away.
Yes, sir.
Yes. This way. Form up. They are in my sights.
I'm gonna be disappointed when there's nothing over there. There has to be something over here.
Reporting in. Let's go.
Nope.
Keep going.
Nothing. So many vans.
Awaiting orders.
Like I invaded a U-Haul facility.
Reporting. Yes.
If you get rid of Fog of War entirely on ground battles, then artillery is all you need.
Targeting at maximum fire.
We're doing a bunch of mechanic changes, but we don't want to eliminate Fog of War.
Attack. Fire. Copy. Keep going. I copy. Reporting. In attack position. Ready.
Like generally, we're trying to do map design and other mechanical changes and all that to direct the battles better, so that you don't end up with like large maps where you're always searching for stuff. We want to eliminate that part, but we don't want to make it so that you always have perfect line of sight. That
Over there.
doesn't
Roll
work out for ground the way it does for space.
Open fire. AT-AT ready. Attacking target. Ready for your orders, sir. Deploying. Armor transport ready. Battalion standing by. Mauler ready.
So like, we'll try to have usually
Scanning for enemy.
2 main access ways on maps. It can vary from map to map, but we try to make it so that there's fewer opportunities for stuff to like
Reporting in.
go missing and get behind stuff in ways that aren't just like getting a tactical advantage, and instead are just running around, being hard to find, and turning the game into Where's Waldo on land. That's the kind of thing we want to eliminate, but we don't want to eliminate stuff that makes like
Moving out.
other RTS games on ground good.
Heading out. Roger that. Over there. Roger that. Fallout troops. Let's move out. Keep going. This way. Over there. Roll out. Deploying.
Bombardment
Form up.
available.
Awaiting
Unit destroyed.
fire at will. Attacking.
Just want to find the senator's office.
Copy.
Unit destroyed.
I copy. Initiate sweep. Setting course.
Where's the senator's office? I guess not here.
Reporting.
Unit destroyed.
Form up. Acknowledged. Dropping additional.
Let's drop you
soldiers.
guys.
Unit destroyed.
Yes, sir. Firing. Changing course. Awaiting your orders. Yes, Commander.
Open user anti-infantry.
Moving out. I've got them on scopes. There they are. Heading out. Form up. Ready for your
There it is.
Unit destroyed.
All out troops.
Oh,
Let's
we
move
missed.
out. I copy.
Unit destroyed.
Copy. Commencing bombing
Sensor
zone.
node constructing.
Battalion standing by.
Just driving circles around. There you go.
Keep going. Enemies this way.
Construction complete.
Alright.
In attack position.
So you guys can go kill these guys for us. The infantry that are chasing our AT-AT.
I copy.
While we kill the mining facilities.
Reporting. Destination set. Yes, sir. Fire at will.
The weather changes ruin the site.
Commander. Proceeding to target.
Okay, you're the only one left. Oh, never mind. You have 4 friends. Now you're the only one left. Now you're dead.
System control achieved.
Mauler ready.
Heading out.
Alright, Empire of the Hand. I try to be reasonable with you. You could live under the fair and just rulership of my new empire. But instead, you chose this. You wanted 3 giant fleets over your planets.
Invasion commencing.
Then we'll just leave 1 ship from each fleet there.
Copy.
Choose your
And then that'll be it for the Empire of the Hand.
reinforcements en route. Enemy base shields
Setting
up.
course. Over there. Affirmative, sir.
The enemy has been spotted.
Sensor node constructing.
Perfect. Tierce, you're running on up here.
Reporting.
'Cause I think there's a sensor array up there. That's what I want.
Mauler ready. Yes, Commander. Time Mauler, copy. Order acknowledged.
Oh, U-Haul facility's back in town.
Yes, Commander. Ready.
What's up? Great, the middle of nowhere.
Empire 5 only have, they have more, but this is episode
I
like
hope they built a canteen.
34, 35 by this point, so some of them are dead.
Armor transport ready. Reporting in. Targeting.
Here we go.
Take it easy.
Spread out.
Now have fun, Tierce.
Roger coordinates. Over there.
Right.
Moving to
Maximum
coordinates.
Three. Those guys are gonna die.
Roll out. Form up. Fire. On my way, sir. Walker moving out. Roger that. Deploying.
Unit destroyed.
Awaiting your orders. As you wish, General.
U-Haul convention was much stronger this time.
Right
We don't
away.
have
Artillery online.
any
Moving out.
orbital support.
Form up.
Situation untenable. All forces withdraw. Construction complete.
Where's that other force? Here. Maybe we'll just leave Abrigado Ray. Abrigado.
Fallout.
And Mandalore, our AT-AT factory.
In production.
We have all our IDTs. We have some IDTs. We have enough IDTs for what I want.
Tactical
They're not being
battle
annoying.
imminent.
The Stormtrooper hero is Groden Tierce. He was basically a mixed clone of Thrawn and the original Groden Tierce. So
Enemy unit sighted.
he's like a former Royal Guard as well. Well, the original Groden Tierce was a Royal Guard. So,
Choose your
hey,
reinforcements.
you can't have this.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah, so he's a good tactician, strong infantry hero.
Order confirmed.
Part of a hero set that has a space unit as well, so there's an ISD attached to him. Alright, Death Trap,
Positioning.
just to make sure. Then DJ Esco up here.
All
Miniature frigates.
actions at your command, my lord.
Reporting in. Our target priority is the laser
Falling out of
cannons.
formation. Draw their fire. I'm on them. Attack formation.
Superstar Destroyer ready.
Roger that.
Alright. It's gonna hold up for a little bit. They're gonna do a bit of damage to Decadence.
Form up. Destroyer here. Copy.
All sections at your command, my lord.
Ready to receive orders. I
But
copy.
they'll start losing hard points pretty quickly.
Superstar Destroyer.
Alright, do a Mega Mazer. Mega Mazer.
Star Destroyer standing by.
Fighter
Star
Bay.
Destroyer reporting in.
And, oh, don't even need to worry about the chaff.
The lasers
I was
are
gonna
our
send someone special for that.
target. Yes, Commander. Our target priority is the laser cannons. The lasers are our target. Awaiting orders.
I've actually still got to record like 2 episodes of Fall of the Republic tonight too.
Weapon systems.
Awaiting your orders. Awaiting your command. Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Attacking primary target.
Let's move out.
Your command.
She always reminds me of that one guy in D&D that makes really weird OP characters. Yeah, and where the backstory is just, I was really awesome in 2 different lives. Okay, so I think they're gonna go to Amrak. Or Riet, the other one. Then we don't have to worry about Station all the way, killing one of our ships.
Tactical battle imminent.
Does this fleet have an interdictor though? I think it might not. I may have been better off just using the other interdictor for this. Or in that last battle. Oh, they have another one.
Choose your reinforcements.
Alright, so maybe we'll switch then. This fleet will go to Amrak. We'll bring Decadence over to Riet. They have the interdictor, so we can stop them from leaving this place.
AT-AT ready. Mauler ready.
Tactical battle imminent.
Here we go.
Inbound.
Like, they have a bunch of money and no other planet, so it makes sense that they're doing this. But
Choose your reinforcements.
it's not going to get them anywhere.
All ahead full.
Right, Decadence and Space Legos. And DJ
Heading
Esco.
to destination.
Oh no. I fucked it up.
Frequency open. All sections at
I
your
miscalculated.
Reporting in. Open fire.
Right, I guess in that case we just
Attack that target.
focus on these guys first.
Comlink active. Attack.
Superstar Destroyer ready.
So they're going to show up at either Neroon or Amrak.
Roger that.
All sections at your command, my lord.
I can't switch position.
Super Star Destroyer ready.
Roger that. Fire. Open fire. Gun them down.
All sections at your command.
Form up. Attacking target.
Unable to shake them.
Targeting the enemy hangar base.
Form up. Attack that
Kill as
target.
many of those as we can.
Lots of frigate reporting.
Regroup.
But that'll just be like 3 frigates. That's like auto-resolve territory.
Awaiting orders. Have been hit. Engines are malfunctioning. Asteroid field ahead. Take evasive action. Asteroids.
It's single unit retreat, so they'll show up there right away.
Destroyer here.
Priority target identified.
Copy.
We're being targeted.
They will be destroyed.
Ready.
Tactical battle imminent.
There. Order does finish things in Implacable. You're going to be our guardians for that now.
At once.
And the Bespin,
ATA.
either at Amrak or Psycha, there's still going to be something. Ooh, you guys are getting all attacky now. Well, I have your best capital ship, and you don't have your best capital ship, and I have my best capital ships as well. So, suck it.
Incoming!
Yes, Admiral.
I copy. Reporting.
Think you can just come in and kill my ground units or something?
Interceptor
I don't
squad
think so.
reporting. All fighters attack.
Star Destroyer standing by.
Nebula class reporting in. Commencing attack.
The lasers are our target. We're moving out.
Orders, sir. Instructions received.
Yes, sir. Focus fire on the guns. Telemetry received. Open fire on the launch bay.
Star Destroyer reporting in. Our shields are down.
My scopes are jammed. Go. Ready for command.
That ISD got hammered.
Our launch bay.
Squadron standing by.
My and family reunions.
Our target priority is the laser
Shields
cannons.
almost
Star
gone.
Destroyer here.
Cover me now. Nowhere to go.
Attack the gun emplacements.
Watch for enemy ships.
Awaiting orders.
Under control.
Fire at will.
I copy. Attacking target.
Awaiting your orders. Full
Nope,
speed.
you don't go in that loop.
Lasers have been destroyed.
That would be dumb. Alright, power to shields is down. You got nothing.
We're being targeted.
Ready for duty.
Yes, Admiral.
Move in.
Open fire.
Unable to shake them. Watch it.
Awaiting your command.
Yes, sir. Fire at will.
Bombers.
Nebula class reporting in.
Here goes the first MCA-90. Not MC-80. Praetor I'm actually going to use... Let's kill the BACs. I'm not going to use the Praetor for it, I'm just going to use these ISDs.
Reporting in.
Which one are you? Invictus. And Survival of the Clueless.
Lasers are our target.
The buff and assault cruisers can do a good amount of damage to our Praetor,
The shields aren't holding.
which is a big no-no.
Our engines are gone, sir.
We're out of breath.
Form up. Target ready, go. Destroyer here. Firing.
Losing power. Nowhere to control. Rolling out of formation. Yes, sir.
These bombers... Okay, let's focus down
Engaging the enemy. We've got them on stage.
the other MC-90 with these guys. They could actually win.
Nebula class on
I copy.
standby.
Gun them down.
Move out.
Yes, Commander. TIE Defender standing by. We're being targeted. Ready.
Okay, power to shield is down, so they're going to be in a much worse position now.
My scopes are
Alright,
jammed.
proton torpedo launchers first.
Must be destroyed.
Unable to shake them. Enemies in
Opening
range.
fire on the torpedo launchers. Those torpedo launchers must be destroyed. Star Destroyer standing by.
Yes, Admiral. Commencing attack.
Target locked. Intercepting.
Star Destroyer reporting in. Yes, Commander.
Ready for battle. Stay in formation.
Awaiting
Get behind
orders.
them.
Attack commencing.
Shield's almost gone. I have them down.
Awaiting your orders.
Shields are down on that, so you're going to switch back to the
Target
Bothan.
priority is the laser cannons.
taking severe
Take out the iron cannons.
Nebula class reporting in. I'm on.
Nebula
Eliminating target.
needs to take out the proton torpedoes before they get another cell. Yep, it's happening as I say it.
Formation. Closing on target.
Fire on the guns.
We've lost the iron cannons.
There we go.
Yes, sir.
He won't be around much longer.
Beginning our engagement.
Go after them.
Our lasers are destroyed.
Okay,
Awaiting your command. Opening
you're going to finish the MC-90, you're going to finish this MC-80.
Roger that. Engines activated. Copy.
Guys can help against the fighters.
We're being targeted.
Roger that.
Nebula class on standby.
Your commander. Commander. Attack.
Yes, Admiral. Open fire.
They're really going all out for the destruction of this
Nebula class.
nebula.
Reporting in. Our primary target is those iron cannons.
Getting a lock.
Take out the iron cannons. Our primary target is those iron cannons.
Right, you're now our anti-fighter.
Transmission received. Reporting.
Take out the iron cannons. Fine. The lasers are our target. Our target priority is the laser.
They win.
cannons.
Yes, sir.
Those bastards.
Direct fire on the engines.
Our shields are down. Our engines
Destroy
are gone,
the
sir.
engines.
Where'd he go?
The lasers
The
are our
launch bay
target.
is gone.
Our target
Some
priority
Lancers would have
is
been
the
nice
laser
here.
cannons.
Let's see if we can get some ground units out.
Our turbo laser batteries have been disabled.
Our primary engine system is down.
The Bothan ships only exist because of the Anarch? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Bothui is part of the New Republic. And that is the New Republic we're fighting.
Ready.
Okay, I'm going to send them into there. But I think that's going to do it for today's episode, and I think we're going to end the stream there. So we'll get one more stream out of the playthrough, I think. I'm not sure exactly when, but with that, we'll probably record the rest of it. Once we have these 3 fleets free, we'll be able to cover, I think, half of the New Republic planets at any given point with our own fleets. So, hope you guys enjoyed this stream, and I will see you next time. Bye, everyone.